И всем привет, мои дорогие друзья, с вами я, Тасяна, и сегодня мы продолжаем наше путешествие по Тайвату. Да, давай, грузить. Чё звука нет? Я, наверное, выключила. Давайте продолжаем. Вам слышно или нет эту игру, не знаю. Где мы там остановились? А, точно, я помню, где мы там остановились. Ужас. Ладно. Грузись уже. Сейчас будем разбираться, что это. Звук? Да, звук. Шелостите тут, шелостите мне тут. Не надо мне тут шелостить. Такс. Почему так тихо? Вот так самая почта. О! Получаем еще. Теперь что-то слишком громко. Не пойму ничего. Вот так, думаю, нормально. Вот так в самый раз. Да. Короче. Что ж мы сегодня будем делать? Во-первых, мы будем поднимать наш ранг. Во-вторых, мы должны открыть весь Манштадт. Ну, кроме вот этой штуки, как она там называется, не помню. Да, и постепенно идти в Ливе. Да, но для начала нам нужно топахнуться сюда. И идти в Спрингвейл. Там уже открыть новую статую Архонта. Так что давайте пойдем. Я так рада вообще записывать эти видео. Честно я вам говорю просто. Точно, надо было выполнить задание. Ладно, ну сначала мы откроем Спрингвейл для начала. Ну, да. Так. Точка телепортации включается. Yes. Вот там я на куртне. Неважно. Yes. Yes. Что ж, а теперь пойдемте проходить-ка задание. Потихонечку, помаленечку. Что сначала пройдем? Проблема Кея или лети как ветер? Давайте-ка Эмбер сначала. А потом уже с Кай разберемся. Какой у него там дед пират и еще что-то. Ай.
Hey, traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding...
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to...
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your... I gave you your wind glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
No with a capital N-O. Do not challenge the authority of Examiner Amber. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no... But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, Only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
Wow, that's a big old book!
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
Сейчас про птичек будет.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
Хорошая книжечка.
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go.
Прикольно, мне так посмотреть мультик и уже книгу прочитал. Уже знаешь каждое слово. Фига себе, впервые такое вижу, ты шо? Нормально, я не видела такого раньше. Вы чё? И вы теперь за это же такое, блин, такое же, чё? Не, ну извините, я не буду отвечать. О. А почему? Ой, ладно.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Sounds like it was a the gliding manual is super dry.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is that apparently if you pop an animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want...
No, not that story.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when...
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then. You just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Давай, я готова. Тихо. Секундочку. Так, давай. Опа! Давай, давай, давай. Давай, давай. А, ладно, пофиг.
You nailed it! But it's not. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt.
Окей, давай.
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city.
Hey, here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
Давай. Блин! 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 Ужас!
Easy! Once you've passed this final stage, you'll just keep thinking about that license.
Начали, давай! Я чуть не запуталась. Так. Оба. Ага, сюда. О, дымок идет с камина. Давай, давай, давай. Давай, давай.
Windborn traveler, you are required to land
Ой,
at
так и
once
знала,
by the
что
order of
вот
the
она.
Knights of Favonius.
Я так и
I am
знала, что
Otto
это.
of the Knights of Favonius.
Да, да, мы как раз видели вот возле церкви, короче, я когда прилетала, думала, блин, он что-то похож на того человека, который нас позовет, поэтому я думаю, что это будет он. И да, Отто, он тут. Нормально вообще, классно.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the
подождите.
Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts.
Raptor? Who's...
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to...
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw, but he escaped. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings up, but he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know,
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, but no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Такс. Идем сюда. За птеродактилем. Сейчас будет, наверное, сражение. А,
This is Springvale. There must be the sister from the cathedral.
Use your elemental sight.
окей, да-да-да-да. Нам надо быстренько проходить, потому что, чтобы мы все поуспевали. У меня не получится так делать, поэтому... Потому что у меня не работает это... На мышке не работает... Блин.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Окей.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear.
Чухается спина всем, господи. Стой!
A strip of cloth. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came...
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now?
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well,
There's only one way. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Давай.
ooh, what's that? Looks like
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep...
А, лагает, извините. Где кабаны? Говорила. Кабанчики. Няма-няма, идите сюда. Понятно, убежали. Обижают невинного человека. Идите вон отсюда. Падлы. Падлы.
Come a little closer.
Падлы.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp. Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens.
Funny looking. In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't honestly. People like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly
Seems like a strong... Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll...
Давай. Быстренько туда пойдем. Какие следы, кстати. А они тут всегда, я не помню только. Не помню. Понятно, понятно.
Let's spark things up a little.
A little taste.
Be gone!
Suffocate.
apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
Давай.
If that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
Я просто помню, куда он
I
идет.
wonder. Well, this measly
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position, and said that way when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with... But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him.
Давай, пойдемте быстренько. Пойдемте.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't... So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good. Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Бомбить сейчас всех будем. Бомбить бомбас. Или как там? Домбить бомбас. Вот так вот, по-моему, там говорится. Пока, пока. Тихо. Успокойтесь, ребята, успокойтесь. Я всего лишь немножко вас потревожу. Не волнуйтесь, вы скоро все сдохнете. Не волнуйтесь. Давай. Летим. Вау, какое это тут красиво все. Ауч. Больно, между прочим.
Nice! You breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go.
Пошли, да. Let's go. Стоп, подождите, у нас какой-то... понятно. О, скоро мы закончим. Давай. Пойдем. Yes. Подожди, мне надо разрушить все эти, как бы, эти вот коробки. Подожди, я тоже так умею. Я вот видишь, тоже так смогла. По-моему, так и надо говорить. О! Ой! Идём! Быстренько сейчас проходим это все, потом мы это, и вот это, и вот это. Так, погоди-ка. Мне надо сначала вот это все сделать. А я смогу? Понятно. Давайте вот так вот еще. Пау. И попал. Идеально. Идеально сработано. Yes, у нас все пока выходит, все замечательно, все отлично. Да погодите вы, дураки. Да ёптить-моптить. Что ты не падаешь? Падай. Падай, упал. Теперь твоя очередь падать. Падай. Упал. Все? Да, все. А ну-ка, погодите-ка. Как вы понимаете, у нас тут незаконченное дело есть. Музычка такая классная. А что если туда упасть? Проверять мы это не будем. Потому что мы и так знаем, что будет. Плотненько. Странненько. О, как ветер сильный. Сильный ветер, поток ветра. Парам-пам-пам. О! Точно. Я уже и забыла, что он есть. Так, здесь оно. Вот так вот мы делаем. Вот так вот мы делаем. Меня тут нет! Меня тут нет! Дураки! Вы оба! Идите туда, пожалуйста. Меня а что так мало вы? Не поняла. Я вам помогу, значит сдохну. Что так мало урона? О. Эй! Оружие, конечно. Алло, не алло. Дурацкое оружие не нравится мне, ну. Совсем. Слово совсем оно мне не нравится. Вообще все не нравится. Давай. О, сейчас будет этот птеродактиль. Этот дебил.
It looks like there's no way across. He must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
Мне кажется, или его озвучил этот Гриффин. Ну, тот, кто озвучивает Тарталя. Что-то подозрительно, у них одинаковый голос. Вроде немного измененный. Не, надо узнать. Или кто знает, напишите в комментариях, я не знаю.
You must be a raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Мне очень смешно. Мне очень смешно думать о том, кто мог бы озвучивать птеродактиля.
Oh, it is pretty high and quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here...
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right.
А тут, походу, микрофон. О, озвучка Эмбер немного подпрыгнула.
He's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across?
I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the...
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away!
We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember?
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's...
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their... Be my witness.
Давай уже быстрее.
Raptor says I'll never make it.
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a...
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Поэтому мы летим. Очень стрёмно, но мы летим.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Get
him!
Cool it!
оружие хорошее. Хорошее оружие мне надо, блин.
Here's something special.
Давайте сегодня добьем 15 ранг подключения. Ну чё нам
You're in
терять?
for a little.
Dodge this.
No one escapes my...
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Test subject.
Yes.
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and... In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past...
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that little did he know we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, at the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glides. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam, but I always pass the first time. I guess my little glide...
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first, because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral.
Не
I'll
рядом.
issue your gliding license there.
Не рядом, а внутри, оказывается, еще плюсом. Это не рядом, это немножко не рядом, это внутри, прям внутри.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt.
Давай пойдем.
Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
Весело играть, слушайте. У нас вообще сегодня большие планы, поэтому нам надо немножко ускориться. Как это сделать, не знаю. На вторую серию у меня были большие планы, а на третью так вообще огромные. Дело в том, что я не очень хочу просто тратить свои примагемы на вот это вот, да. Ну так, тут ровно десятка ж, да? А, нет, не ровно. Ну тогда крутим, что мы все равно в соборе. А какой крутим? Подожди. Давайте сделаем хотя бы вот так. И вот так все. И нормально. И отлично. И замечательно. Ну и последнюю мы покрутим вот тут. Пойдем. Подвал.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring. Oh, fighting talk. It seems you have no... Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience.
Главное, законных полетов.
Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Это то же самое касается людей, у которых есть права на машину. Соблюдай правила, иначе лишат лицензии на машину. На вождение, короче.
If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Нормально, Женя. Е! Выполнили задание. Вот. Планер. Сколько мы покрутили? Ну, покрутим еще разок. Не, ну, знаете, там. Лайла выпала. Нормально. А, я ж не была в магазине. Ой, ё-моё, ё-моё. Ой, ё-моё, ё-моё, ё-моё. Привет, Лайла. Лайла. Лила. Лилу-ля-ля. Лилу-ля-ля. Лилу-ля-ля-ля-ля. Что мы делаем? Следующим, что мы поделаем, будем... А, не, давайте вот это. Необычный магазин.
Look, doesn't that shop look interesting? Let's see what they're selling.
Привет.
Welcome. Every treasure here is unique.
Yep, there's nothing here to...
What did I tell you? These are all rare items brought back by it. Is there anything that catches your eye? No need. I forgot to mention, I operate on a trading basis. Goods for goods. No more accepted here. I've been trying to make something a bit special recently, and I need a lot of animo sigils to decorate it with.
Кстати, что это было типа за проект?
Do you have any animo sigils with you? It seems the Animo Archon approves of your adventures then. More to the point, any animal sigils you find, you can...
Ну, давай посмотрим. Давайте лучше Мору променяем. Давайте лучше поменяем на Мору. Еще купим вот эту штучку.
Animo sigils appear all over Mondstadt. If you...
Absolutely. What could be more beautiful than a gift?
It's actually more complicated than that, but it's easier for people to understand. Obviously, the reason I need animo sigils is because they have properties that other materials cannot provide. Of course. Do come again soon. Please also visit if you come across any weird and wonderful treasures on you.
А ну-ка, давай-ка особый сувенир прикупим. Офигеть, конечно, сувенирчик, блин. Ладно, купим на последние гроши. Давай. Лира, Петров. Давайте-ка сыграем что-нибудь. Я давно не играла. Ладно. А, судьбоносные встречи, алло. Давай, алло. Hello. Что нам еще делать? Единственное, что мы можем сделать, так это награды ранга приключений можем взять. А репутацию когда набивается? С 25-го ранга вроде. Сейчас я не помню, я помню, просто к Катерине приходила последний раз. О! Нам надо 13-й ранг приключений. Срочно. Это что? Экспедиции поручений. Ну блин, ну блин, Ладно. Давайте тогда пойдем к Кее.
This is bad. Such a hassle. Oh, thank the thousand winds. Your arrival must be the grace of the gods. If I may ask, envoy sent by the Animo God to save this mere mortal, could you
Ew, cut it out.
I cannot let my peers hear about this. I cannot seek help from anyone else but you. Please, let's talk in the courtyard.
What's with the sneakiness?
Алло!
This place will do.
Tell us what it's about.
How should I begin? Oh, right. Let me tell you a secret. It's a secret of my past, and I confide in you to keep.
Don't worry. Paimon's.
As a matter of fact, my grandfather was a pirate.
Офигенно.
Oh.
Wait, why do you sound so blithe? Do you think I'm making it up? Look at my eye patch. I inherited it from my grandfather, and this is solid proof. My, how could you not know such common knowledge? This is no different from children inheriting their hairstyles from their parents.
Да, возможно. Ну, цвет волос, они, блин, это... А не прическа. Прочухан.
Yesterday, I was glancing through the notes my grandfather left and stumbled upon records that spoke of a treasure.
Treasure?
According to his notes, the treasure is buried in the lost Arcadian ruins.
Treasure.
But the location of the ruins is currently unknown.
Treasure!
Да заткнись ты! Будут тебе сокровища.
Kyle, what kind of treasure is it? Gold? Or better yet, gems?
Treasures that consist of nothing but gold and gems are my grandfather's treasure, a magic sword that grants the wielder unrivaled power.
Oh, wow!
The sword was dropped from Celestia into the sea by a god. It was later salvaged by my grandfather's crew by pure coincidence. The moment he gripped the sword, thunder roared, billows howled, and the clear skies were suddenly swallowed by raging winds. With the might of the magic sword, my grandfather went on to defeat a hydra, a silver-haired banshee, a wicked abyss dragon. But the immense power of the sword enticed many more greedy pirates. To avoid meaningless conflicts, my grandfather hid the magic sword. The world we live in is fascinating, full.
Holy moly, that's just insane!
A gang of treasure hoarders has been very active lately, and many ruins have had their relics stolen. I'm afraid that they will soon discover the Arcadian ruins. And the
We won't let it fall into the wrong hands. We must get the sword. You just rest assured.
Wow. Great. Please keep it as...
Окей.
Hey, so what you think? Isn't it exciting? We're talking about, well, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and the adventurers should know more about the ruin.
Ну, кстати, Гёте. Жалко, что, может, сюда не можем заходить.
Hey, kiddo! Welcome to the...
We're not here for something that boring.
Давай.
We're looking for a sword that fell from... It's super, mega, uber powerful. It's fine as long as So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Arcadian ruins. Thanks for your intel anyway. If you do find these ruins.
Он еще дурашка.
Still no clues.
Да.
Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come on, it's the hiding place of the super amazing sword.
Лучше бы Кей нам
Anyway,
рассказал, что
we
тут
should go meet up with Kaya first. Look!
Well.
Oh, he's in trouble!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Это что было? Ну ладно.
Why is this happening to me?
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. Your fault.
It's nothing. She's a traveler.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you.
Oh, so...
I didn't know how I could pay you back, and people in our circle know how important the network is. Well, you did save my...
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it?
Listen well, then. The intel of 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue.
Right.
There's also this map that came with it.
Could this be? So the clue is more like a... Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon will leave you to it then. Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at...
Thanks, Vile. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What does that mean?
По-тихому я смогу забраться туда? Мне придется обходить. Просто мне лень сбираться. Ну, точнее, лень обходить это все. Мы будем искать такие сразу. Ой, не. Ой, пойдем уже. Не хватает у меня. Моры. Кто в этом виноват? Я. Дурная голова твоя. Я знаю. Пойдем уже. Все. Что я мелю? Погоди! Стой! Подожди! Подожди! Я сделаю все возможное. Нет. Yes. Сюда. Нет, стой, подожди. Стой, погоди. Подожди. Вот, я хотела вот так сделать. Вот. Идите сюда, мои хорошие. Сюда. Да, мы сделали это, ребята. Мы сделали по правилам. Мы сделали это. Мы сделали, как Геншин это нам... Мы гении. Без них.
I'll keep this close.
This time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work. But in all fairness, this treasure map really is terrible. It looks like it was drawn by a pirate.
Давай.
So, now... You read my mind. Let's go for it. Don't want anyone like the treasure hoard. Anyways, no, you are nothing. Definitely not to become super Arcadian treasure hunt. Here we go.
Давай пойдем. Скорее. Да, конечно, наверное, вторая серия немножко затянется. Ну, а что поделать? Будет она немножко будет длиннее, чем Я успела 2 штуки! Yes! Yes! Не радуемся, все нормально, я не это... Все в порядке. Я забыла веб-камеру не в ту сторону поставила, бляха-муха. Я сейчас вернусь. Я тут, я надеюсь, так будет лучше. Я на это надеюсь.
This must be their... Is it just me? Oh, Paimon gets it. Kaya's grandpa's shirt. Oh, nice. It's no time to get suspicious. Hurry, the treasure...
Пошли уже быстрее.
Freeze!
О, это похоже на эти штуки, которые это, знаете, в торговых центрах есть. Вы слишком шумите! Господа! Вы слишком шумите немножко слишком шумите.
Is this the end?
Ну, похоже на то.
Where are you, my treasure? Let's look around.
I'll save you the trouble. How about you let me take over? Sharp eye, but too slow. I'm Izzard. I thank you both on behalf of...
We've been keeping a low profile. How did we... Paimon...
You would be wise not to... My gang is just outside. However, they're not as...
I'm sorry to rain on your parade. But your gang won't be participating in your current plan. If you'd like to ask why, you can go see them in Mondstadt prison. Or perhaps you'd prefer to join them permanently.
The Knights.
Hey, it's Kaya. He wants to see...
Oh, almost had it.
Oh, you mean the treasure? Sorry, but there wasn't any treasure to begin with. You came all the way for...
What? No. Did Kaya just say there isn't any treasure?
You got me good. Didn't think the Knights would resort to such...
A thief has no right to criticize the methods of the Knights of Favon. Wait, what are you...
You're not gonna get me.
Чё они прерываются?
Okay. Oh God. What is this? I didn't mean it.
Да.
What a troublemaker.
You, Knight. You're not gonna watch me die.
Конечно, поэтому ты сейчас сдохнешь. Понял, дебил?
Freeze! What an interesting suggestion.
Fine. I'll confess and go quietly. Please, just help me.
All right then. Guess I will have to do some overtime work after all. Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
Идеально, замечательно.
How embarrassing. Having my life saved by a knight.
Don't forget what you promised, or that thing will be the least of your worries.
Hey, is this how the Knights of Favonius treats the people they catch?
I'm just joking.
Sir! Yes, sir! Captain, should we take these two in as well?
What?
Of course not. They are the ones who, without them spreading our fabricated intel, we wouldn't have been able to catch the treasure hoarders.
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the knights.
Что ты моя монетка? Ты малышка моя. Не волнуйся, я тебе еще кучу сокровищ подарю.
All right, stop it already. Though the treasure doesn't exist, you did one, otherwise you would have informed me of...
That? Well, let's go. Hi, Monster.
Just as you did help me out. This is the triumphant harbinger of... If you don't mind, I would like to present you with this harbinger of dawn as a...
Harbinger of dawn.
That's right. It suits a...
Well, if the reward is this harbinger of dawn...
You'd forgive me, right? I'm honored to have such an understanding friend.
Yes.
You have my apologies for the deception. I will not use the same method twice. What a wonderful day. Now, I have to go interrogate my suspect. Please excuse me. Do come...
Окей, мы поняли. О, уже 10-й ранг приключений. Отлично! Сейчас пойдем выполнять еще. Сейчас все еще пойдем выполнять. Вот это вот все. Сначала еще в почту. Дураки вы! Ладно, я не против, конечно. Ладно. Приму подарок. Приму я ваш скромный подарок. О, любимец на марафон. Там и зато еще достижение. Счастье ему на ручки. Она нормально сидится в воздухе? Ну что ж, молимся. Хочу легу на началке, пожалуйста. А тут вообще есть молитвы новичка и телеги? А, да, за каждые 10 совершенных молитв вы гарантированно получите персонажей 4 со звездочкой или выше. Так, давай. Колдуем. Ладно, мне все равно это фиолка выпадет, да и все. Ну вот, что и требовалось доказать. Ой, я хотела промотать, ну ладно. Хотела я промотать, не получится. Что ж нам выпадет? Спасибо. А чё гидра мне попадается? Короче, я так смотрю, у меня тут будет везуха на гидра. Супер. Обожаю. Ну тогда, если у меня тут такая везучесть, давайте тогда купим вот это. Купим тогда эту штучку, еще тут покрутим. Давай, идем. Лучше б лего выпало. Что выпадет нам? Ничего не упадет. Спасибо. О, точно, я вспомнила, что нас ждет. Идем.
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to... Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues.
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the 4 winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No, I'll be sure to make...
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack... However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo god's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Tibet.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Давай уже пойдем. Да и все тебе. It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon no, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody... It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers.
Давай.
Storm Terror's rage and strange crystal. May the wind opal me back here if you find anything.
Теперь мы стали почетным рыцарем. Смотрите, прикол. Я всегда так делала. Я помню, тогда в классе сидела и сказала: смотрите, ребята. Опа, пайман. И опа, пайман. 2 пайман. Оба, 2 пайман. И чё скажут? Ну, блин. Лучше бы они нажимали так, и что пайман это и не было. Но, видимо, они додумались до этого позже. Ой, сейчас мы увидим чувака в зеленой одежде. Барда.
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him, that green guy.
Конечно, блин.
He looked just like that guy down there.
Он же как сумасшедший это, блин. С драконом разговаривал. Это наш парень в зеленом.
What?
Пошли скорее, да. Сюда, 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 сюда. Эй.
That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him down.
Давай. Я не помню, куда он, по-моему, туда пошел. Ну да ладно. Ага, понятно, я поняла, куда он шел. Зачем он так бежал? Это же больше времени. Давай, 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 давай.
His footprints lead to this wall.
За ним. Зачем лезть наверх? Было, блин, надо было. Здрасте.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Кристалл. Наш кристалл.
Wait, you guys are...
А мы да.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you...
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm Venti the Bard.
Венти the Bard. Короче, что-то мне все плохо. Не знаю.
3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need... Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Store?
Hey, cut it with the amnesia act! All right, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this?
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Those, alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I have my own plans.
Oh, and what?
Seeing this tear has brought to
Friend?
one.
Hey, where are you running off?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too. Know what? Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present. But why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have
it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Wind, I can't...
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by the... Now then, you were saying someone had told... Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached his hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been tortured. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. Correct. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them, and before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed but now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the
Понимаем.
Feels much...
So, how exactly did you get put...
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was... interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help... Yes, it was you! So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
the Mondstadt Cathedral
to claim a certain holy liar de Himmel.
Погоди, подожди. Стой! Куда? Да ёптить-моптить, ладно. Низкий уровень здоровья. Давайте низкий уровень здоровья, а потом пойдем. Идеально. Да почему? Алло! Благословение! Мне надо 100%. Алло. Максималочки. Только что икаю я. Не знаю даже из-за чего это. Спина уже болит. Ужас. Забейте Олега. Мем вспоминаю.
So this... One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. With it, perhaps I can help Duval and...
Will it really stop storm terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy? That one doesn't work on a bard.
So how can we get the holy light?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can...
Ну, сейчас будет позор. Позорище.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Я даже не хочу это читать.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Почему он говорит о нам, стыдно мне?
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grandmaster makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm...
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other... I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been so...
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait!
Представь там мне.
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least... She didn't deny that the cathedral... Now, since you're... Maybe you can give it a shot.
Давайте теперь я попробую.
Barbados bless you. I know you. So what brings you here? Is that... Not that I don't trust you. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community... So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite bit...
О, уже 11 ранг приключений. О! Ля! Ну! Вау! Кайф!
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to
Погоди,
steal it.
стой, мы не будем нарушать закон. Подожди.
Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetrack. But seriously, aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got...
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made... Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it.
Как в реальной жизни.
The guards here. It seems they're off duty. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that.
У меня там проблемы. Отвечай, блин. Быстрее я спрашиваю его.
Why does your decision...
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Да быстрее! Там не сидеть. Ужас. А что, до скольки времени мне надо? Что ж, давайте. Мы сейчас аккуратненько проберемся. Быстро. Как кошки. Где сундуки там все? Сейчас поймаем. Иногда надо быть побыстрее. Согласны, ребят? Ну понимаете, ну блин, это... Эти родители, это ужас полнейший. Я говорю, дай мне ссылку, мне не открывается телеграм, нет. Надо же меня спросить обо всем. Уже время заканчивается, у меня всего 4 минуты осталось. Блять, блять. Стой, иди вон! Пошел отсюда. Я поняла, там ничего нет такого. То, что нам... Чего я не могу прыгнуть? Ой. Вон, сундучок. Надо к нему подобраться. И вон там еще сундук. А, бляха! Что за экшен? 80 уровня, блин! Ты что? Не делайте инфаркт, товарищи! Инфаркт миокарда, блин! Господи! Нет! Стой! Стой! Нет, только не говори! Подождите, стойте! Стойте! Подождите, ну вы же не тронете меня, товарищи полицейские. Подождите. Подождите. Я поняла вас. Просто поняла. Больше нечего у вас отхватить. Что ж, ладно. Сейчас будет. Ой. Так кто здесь? Она говорит, кто ты? Кто? Перевод, кто здесь? А, сейчас будет погоня, точно. Надо держать себя.
What are you doing here?
Oh no, run! Run! Run faster, faster. Как ты?
We're busted, run!
What? Follow me.
Да, сейчас по верному пойдем. Стой! А что будет, если по окончанию времени, наверное, все заново проходить погоню, ладно? Давай, быстрее. Follow me. А, ну да, само забрало.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
Что ж, ребята, на некоторое время мы отключаемся. Ребят, кто чё не понял? У меня был урок, оказывается, геометрия была у меня. Надо было онлайн заходить. Знаете, я вот захожу, ну там учительница была, она вообще такая строгая была. Да, и в общем, короче, там Рониакола как-то... В общем, вам не важно знать, там был, короче, один вопрос, который я не очень-то и понимала. И тут она, блин, меня вызывает первую же. Я такая думаю, блин, что делать-то? Сижу как дура. Не знаю я. Кстати, вот мы все записали. Вот это вот. Все вот это вот. Думаете, почему я пишу на листике? А потому что у меня просто он был под рукой. Первый попавшийся просто листик. Я не готовилась, кстати, к уроку геометрии. И вот. Про круг. Про круг, я думаю, вам видно. Про это. Про прямую. Вот, тоже есть. Блять. Ой. Ладно. Хорошо. Добро. Если получится. Хорошо. Мне опять учительница написала, короче, по английскому дополнительному. Ужас. Я занятая личность. Вы шо? Ну, знаете, перед этим я не могла разобраться с этой ссылкой. А вот когда захожу, я забыла их снять. А там надо было с камерой присутствовать. Я открываю камеру. Мне кажется, одноклассники там мои, наверное, ржали в голос у себя дома. Я такая быстро вот так делаю, чтобы я поняла. Я сразу увидела себя на камеру, поняла. И убрала быстро их. Нет, ну, честно, это... Какой стыд! Какой стыд просто, ребята! Какой стыд! И, в общем, из-за того, что я хотела поменяться немножко, в общем, у меня есть такая штучка. Кто не знает, это парик. Но это не так, это хвост парик, понимаете? Вот так, он хорошо крепится. Это вообще резинка, кстати. Вот тут резинка. Просто ты делаешь на своем хвосте резинку. Вот как раз, вот. Резинку. Резинку прицепляешь на волосы, а потом уже ее. Ну и так получается. Короче, что эта штука, как твои волосы. Короче, похоже. Как будто это твои волосы были. Ну, в общем. Я, конечно, проорала с того, что я забыла уши снять. И, блин, не забыла хвост, так как я хотела себя поменять немного в классе. Я не хотела, чтобы мои одноклассники видели мои распущенные волосы. Хотела, чтобы видели их всегда собранными. И тут я, блин, вот в таком виде являюсь, как бы на геометрию. Это нормально вообще? Я думаю, бля, надо быстрее снять. И я сняла их. Воняете, конечно, Китаем, но ничего страшного. Называем.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit...
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bar.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Кстати, она еще сказала, что мы немножко должны отдохнуть и делать тесты. А еще это учительница, которая нам задает миллионы домашки. Но мы пока у нее новенькие, да, у нас поменялась учительница. Сейчас какое? Сейчас 8 декабря, запоминайте. Я не знаю, когда выпущу это видео, наверное, через 4 дня, ну да ладно. Ой.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
В общем, мне надо, короче, после этого видео сдать сразу же. Ужас какой!
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Я хоть нормально выгляжу? Напишите в комментариях.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
Жалко, что оно закрыто. Там точно, там балкон. Интересно, когда гости напиваются, они рухаются оттуда, с балкона? Падают или нет?
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Something cold.
Right. I want in.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well...
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... you want to ask? He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
Спасибо. Ты хоть знаешь, кому ты это говоришь?
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone...
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing shame, you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from and towards the Fatui? Weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my...
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Liar. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me...
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are... What say you, Master?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a... Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
Подожди, если светлые волосы... Ну, говорит, светлые волосы, ну тут, ну, Венди, ну, блин, ну, ладно.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern.
Пам-парам-пам-пам-пам. Это сначала, господи, как лагает, я думаю. Ладно. Такс. Звук. Ой, зачем мне сюда? Если мне надо промотать просто время. Давайте-ка. Вот так вот. Мне надо идеально. Опа, все, идеально. Ой, идеально. Уже ночь. Да, уже половину ночи мы прожили. Ой. Не надо. Это мы знаем. А чё я прыгаю? Я не знаю. Извините, ребят.
You're here. Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Liar, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Liar can purify storm terror.
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this storm terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal. However, if it was poisoned and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, but as acting Grandmaster, I obviously... Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of... What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Liar de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really telling.